Okay, Mike and Bryce ran to the store again, to Home Depot, into my house to grab some tools, and I'm working on the power cord reels and swapping out. I don't see why it would be any issue, but I'm putting in the Pro Lock cords into the power cord reel, and I think it's gonna do really well. I don't see why it wouldn't work. So I got 2 of them done, swapped out. I'm going to show you real quickly how to do this now. Disclaimer, don't get yourself killed. I'm not showing you, this isn't how to do it. I'm just showing you how I'm putting this in here. That one of the goals is I want to test this out longer term to see if we can put the Pro Lock cords in a Cox reel and have it, you know, function long term. You know, I've got the whole darn shelf system filled with power cords over there, so we've got plenty of them to be able to put in these reels, but I want to see how they function before I turn it loose. So the first thing to do, unscrew this. I'll loosen, that'll allow me to take this cover off. I'll take these 2 bolts off, but first pull out all the line from the current hose reel. Okay, so here's what it looks like inside. So you have the protector, you have an anti-vibration, so one on the inside, one on the outside, and then you have a ground, which will ground right to the chassis here, and then we have black and white, and it kind of wraps around like so, and then you have these brushes on the side, which, you know, transition over to the outlet here. I'm not going to be changing this, just the power cord coming out. Alright, so I'm just going to cut the end off here, and I'm going to cut off all the goofy crap. So I'm just going to chop the end off, slice the jacket back, and then install it. Alright, the old cord's out, putting the new one in. You guys got me a delicious lollipop. Keep it working. Yep, so there you go. Wired up. Looks like it was meant to be there. It's the way it looked when I took it apart. I'm gonna set it up. So we're gonna do a 434 close coupled, just because I wanna have a, yeah, I prefer the P164, but I wanna have all the options so we can show them.
Like that.
Yep.
Boom.
Oh yeah, bucket filler. Outdoor bucket filler. Makes me happy.
That's all right, man. Height, man. You don't know how to measure, right? Like
49 inches is what we
No, we were messing around with heights for like an hour.
Yeah.
It'll be wrong though, I'm sure.
You gotta account for the bend, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's.
And people don't understand how difficult it is to stand there in front of a camera and spew infinite facts straight, and sometimes they just don't come to you. So I'm like, I think it's like 44 inches, 40 to 44 inches.
Well, a lot of times
he was like, that math doesn't work.
When we're talking in front of a camera, sometimes we're thinking through the process. We're kind of digesting what we're gonna do.
Yeah, screw
just
them.
throwing stuff out there. So.
And sometimes you just drill a hole in the side of the building and ruin it. That's just the way it goes.
Do that. What I'm gonna have you do, Bryce?
Yep.
So you can come up in here, and I cut this insulation. So what I'm gonna have you do is you're gonna hold this piece of wood up here, and we're gonna line up the holes.
Yep.
And I'm gonna bring a couple screws outside.
Drill through my finger.
I'm gonna screw right. No, not through the finger. I promise you. You're just gonna hold like that, and I'm gonna screw through it. Okay.
Yep. I'm looking and seeing.
Okay, so just you can see, you can hold your hand up there and just don't do what I did and knock the glue over. Luckily I'm on drywall. Okay, you got it? Yep. So just hold it roughly there and I'll line you up.
Yep.
Alright.
Nice. So we put a little block of wood behind there, give it something to hold on to.
Yeah, that's good.
She's stout?
Yeah. Yes,
We'll
sir.
pull that one off and cap it when we're done.
Yeah, man.
And we'll,
Pull the screws on it now.
and then I'll just transfer bucket fillers from one to the other as needed. So if you're building a house, don't put your hose bib down low. It's stupid. Useless. Unless you're going to put it like an actual hose reel. Are you really impressed that I had one of those?
Yeah, I was impressed.
You know it's a Husky.
That's alright.
Cut that junk out of here. So now you're going to want to put a, what do you put in a 90?
No.
Female threaded 90 on the
back side of the
hose bib.
Yeah.
And then a T.
They only had flanged 90s like this, but and then we'll then we'll put a T to catch it or run out this way. And the pipe's up here, right here. So
Oh, you made
90
it
here,
through with it?
then T here, come down.
It made it through.
Yep. Yeah.
This would be our inlet to the CR.
But it's not gonna 90 the right away. Well, actually, that goes up, doesn't it? It goes like that, doesn't it?
Yep.
Yep. So that's going in back there. So we're gonna stick this out.
I'd say just load it up with tape.
Yeah. Well, see, it's got a washer in there too. See that?
Oh,
So
okay.
it butts the end of the pipe.
Got it. Cool.
So we'll double put tape, pipe tape as well. But
Yeah. Had a little bit of a purple explosion back there.
a little bit.
It'll be behind the cabinet.
Oh, we killed 2 batteries today.
Jeez.
Here, Bryce.
5 point.
Oh, we're just out of everything today. We need more pipe tape too.
I guess with PVC you don't have to be 100% exact because it'll flex a little, right?
Oh, bet, yeah.
What's that other stuff that like Nick Jones had? It's like blue and red. That stuff looks awesome.
That's polypropylene.
Where it's
that's
kind of
good stuff.
bendy. Yeah.
It's real bend. It's just tubing.
Just more expensive.
No, it's not really that much more, but if you already have this, you know,
Yeah.
polypropylene is really nice because it's like, it's what they use now instead of copper.
Mm.
It lasts forever. It doesn't corrode. You can put it in concrete. It doesn't screw it up like copper will. Over time, it can screw up.
Yeah.
So what they're doing now with copper pipes that break under a slab, they line it with polypropylene. They stick polypropylene through it.
Hmm.
All right, now we just need.
Our bucket filler. Yeah. Sweet.
That's going here.
Yep. I need you to fly out here when we need to do some product testing, because I'm not qualified to be teaching people about.
How to use the tool.
Yeah. It's gonna make it really stout light switching.
Yeah. All right. That's it.
Yeah. See, what I don't want. So we'll still have to put a block on the wall, right?
For where?
On top of that.
Yeah.
So we have to put the drywall back in.
Only reason is because the
The
back
hose bib's too long.
the back pipe is too long, so we need to space it away from the wall to get a 90 on the back side, it threaded on the back side of it.
That thing is sweet looking. I'm so pumped. I'm even more pumped that I couldn't sell their stuff for years, and now I have the first one,
Yeah.
like in the freaking world.
Man, that's almost perfect. 1 3/8. So 1.5 inches, which is what a 2x will kit it, about 1/8 off the back side of that wall.
Sweet. We'll just have that wall bow out a little bit, a little bubble out in that wall in any other room if we had to. A little shaving of the drywall.
Yeah.
That's gonna be stout. The thing I hate, and so that's why I'm not super wowed about the hose bib outside. It's not like I want to be able to hang on that sucker.
Yeah.
You know, so that's why
This will be
for this
stout.
it'll be super stout. And then we can use this. We can just shoot some videos testing the different check valves, like the Prevost version versus the MTM. It's gonna be fun. I'm sure somebody will be complaining it's right next to the light switch.
You know it's gonna happen.
Yeah. What happens if you get water on the light switch? The breaker will trip, bro. We'll be all right. Oh, all delicious treats.
We don't have much exotic stuff, I'm sorry.
Kind of snick snacks to you, Bryce. Okay, that's good. I'll eat those. Yeah.
That's all this. Looks like
That looks terrible.
healthy, nasty, white trash.
That's for you, Bryce.
And then,
You didn't get me any beef jerky?
That's
Turkey.
good.
Oh, turkey jerky. It's
yeah.
turkey.
Oh my
Exotic.
gosh! I knew I shouldn't have let him go.
It was all terrible stuff.
he
there.
doesn't
This
know
is
what
the
he's
most
doing.
exotic stuff they have.
I bet you they had peanut M&Ms there.
Is it
Yeah.
flush with COVID-19 all over it?
Just spritz a little something on there.
Oh, we got hand cleanse sanitizer. We just soak it in
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, whatever that.
Did you wear your mask? You wore your mask, right?
No one's wearing a mask besides old people.
You're immune, huh?
Yeah.
All right, so there's that. All right, you got the piece of pipe. Perfect. Sure you don't want to move to California?
That's why Matt has the AR.
You got bobcats.
San Diego. Telling you, San Diego, I'll move down there.
They'd have like half as much money
No. The only thing that costs more is real estate and gas.
and taxes.
State taxes.
Well, no, you keep a resident here. Residents
yeah.
here. You're
Yeah.
here 6 months and 1 day out of the year.
We're putting a pressure washer on the wall. I can't go anywhere.
You can move this to the wall.
You hear, Mike? No more traveling.
Yeah.
That including moving to
Yeah.
California.
Certainly not traveling to move. I'm on a travel ban. I was way ahead of the curve.
Yeah, you were.
Alright, getting electrical dialed in here. So this won't be a dedicated 20 amp, but you're usually fine as long as the circuit's not, loaded up with stuff.
Yeah, as long as you don't have a refrigerator or something else on it.
Yeah, I mean, because the Krenzel will draw 17, about 17 and a half amps with the foam cannon. So you really need, I mean, in a perfect world, you'd have a dedicated 20. But I don't think there's really much on this circuit at all. Although I think all the computer gear is on this one. So shoot,
Is it?
I don't know. Bryce is hungry over here.
Man, Bryce.
It's getting real snacky on us.
Credit card and tell him to get some snacks. He's on it.
Golden grams. Come on. I'm trying to get something somewhat healthy for you, Matt.
Yeah, I'm starting next week. So 2x8 blocking. Upgrading my specialness here. I bought some fancy man grips or bits. We're almost there. We're almost there. Everybody's gonna know I've been sitting down here when I need to hold the camera up higher and pretend. This, kids, is why you plan out your blocking before you build your garage. I gotta order some new CR spotless filters.
Really be doing this in the grass.
Yeah.
You have anything that can hold water, and then we can just bring some water over there.
Cup. Yeah, by the time I go find something,
No, don't worry about
I could have just walked. Alright, so we gotta teach people how to do this. You tape first or second?
What do you mean? So you got to put a thin coat of mud on first,
Right.
so the tape has something to stick to.
Right.
And the second, all the other coats are skim coats right over top, so it'll hide all the tape. So the key is you don't want any high spots because you want to be able to float over it. So it's better to have it low. You just want the tape to stick, is basically. Don't want any bubbles.
Alright. Not a bad day's work. Fill in some holes. Put a little paint on. Yeah. HQ's starting to look legit again. Alright, that's a wrap for today. Let that dry. Come back tomorrow. Put a skim coat on there. We'll get all our hose reels mounted for sure. And probably most of our piping. So HQ is almost ready for an open house. That's our next goal.